Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to my first video on this channel. I'm going to be doing pretty much a video about predictions, but first I'm going to start off with the Copa America Centenario 100th anniversary analysis of the groups. Now, before I say this, I just started liking soccer around 2 years ago, but I've loved it with a passion, and this could be the first game I go to in Pasadena. I could be going to a game in Pasadena. I don't even care what, but it'll be a huge moment for me, and I hope I do, but the tickets are incredibly expensive, obviously, since it is a massive tournament, one of the biggest in years. It's the 100th anniversary of the oldest tournament on the planet, or international tournament. So, yeah, let's start off with the United States, and this was so tense. As an American, this was just so tense watching this, I was thinking, okay, I'd be fine with everyone except Paraguay. Nope, got Paraguay. Okay, I'd be fine with everyone except Costa Rica and Jamaica. Got Costa Rica. Okay. And then Colombia was probably the only team that I actually kind of didn't want. Because I didn't really want to face Suarez in as good a form as he is in, the best season of his life. He could single-handedly win Uruguay some games. So I didn't want to face Uruguay. And I didn't want to face Chile since they're coming off the back of that huge Copa America last year where they won it. So I'm like, okay, maybe Colombia isn't that bad. And then we got them. We've only beaten them 3 times out of 17 in the history, but I think this is a changed U.S. team. Rejuvenated, a lot of new faces in there. I really hope we can win this. Or get out of this group. If we can get out of this group, this is a huge step in U.S. soccer. And yes, I know we actually got out of a much tougher group of the World Cup 2 years ago, but this is going to be different. I think the players have actually declined in ability in the United States, and it's been an okay year. Last year was pretty bad, honestly. A bad, Copa, CONCACAF Cup. I don't know why I can't remember that. A bad CONCACAF Cup. It was just bad overall year and no real young developments. Maybe a few new players, but that's what happens every year. But yeah, it was a tense draw, and I think we could still get out of it, but we're gonna graze out of it if we can get out. Maybe 4 points or something, and then Paraguay's on 4 points as well. We'll see what happens though. I think all these teams have a really good shot at getting out of the group stage, which is why I'm a bit nervous. Group B, Brazil, potentially the easiest Copa America draw in their history. Ecuador, easily the worst team in Pot B. Haiti, easily the worst team in Pot C. And then Peru, probably, in my opinion, the third worst team in Pot D. So, Brazil's going to cruise through that. Favorites will probably be Ecuador to finish second. And then I think Peru will probably finish second, though. They'll surprise some people. But yeah, Brazil will cruise. They might get a random draw, 0-0. But then they'll cruise through their other 2 games, get those wins, win the group. Group C is going to be intriguing. Venezuela have started off poorly in the Copa America. Not the Copa America. I keep getting these names wrong. CONMEBOL World Cup qualifying. So they'll be 4th place, in my opinion. Yes, below Jamaica. Because Jamaica are coming off of one of their best years in recent history. Obviously, they qualified for this tournament via the Caribbean route. And they did okay they got 2 points in the Copa America last year as well. So, I mean, they did decently, I'll have to say. They did very decently indeed. So, yeah, but Mexico and Uruguay will make it out. I think it's going to be interesting to see the rematch between Mexico and Jamaica. Mexico will probably still win it, but it's going to be closer, I say. It's going to be much closer. I think Mexico's going to need an 80th minute winner. And then Uruguay, I think, is going to dominate that group. 7 points, only draw coming with Jamaica or something. I think they'll beat Mexico and Venezuela easily. And then Jamaica will spring a surprise 1-1, goal of the death sort of thing. Suarez will get a couple goals as well. And then Group D is the one everyone's looking at because it's a rematch of So we have Group C, which is a rematch of the CONCACAF Gold Cup final, and Group D, rematch of last year's Copa America final. But it's going to be interesting because Chile's coach has obviously departed, so they're not going to be as good. Will they still be good enough to beat Argentina? I say yes, I mean, they do have one of their best squads in recent memory with like Bravo, Alexis Sanchez, and they obviously won the Copa America, so they obviously have a great squad. And yeah, just a bunch of other good talents in there. There's not too many young talents, if I'm honest, for Chile, but still, nonetheless, they have the talent to beat Argentina. I think they'll get a draw out of that one, and then Bolivia and Panama, I think, will both be beaten. I got Chile topping that group, though. I think it'll be a draw between Chile and Argentina, and then Panama and Bolivia both be beaten, but Chile by a bigger margin. I don't know. It's a bold prediction, but yeah. I'm not doing predictions yet. That'll come later, but yeah, that's just my reaction. Group A is probably the deepest group. Group B, easiest group. Group C is intriguing. It's sort of like the one that not many people are going to care about, but it's still intriguing. And then Group D is definitely going to have like the most watched game of the group stage with Argentina and Chile. I'll be watching that if I get the chance, obviously. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. And yeah, that's about it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in the next one.